Everyone, this side Harsh Tyagi. I am working in data science field from last 3 years. Today we discuss one question, maybe that will be in everyone's mind while they are watching the matches. So the question is, do we have any idea why Hotstar previously starts lagging if number of users are more and how they overcome this issue? So if you are working as a software engineer and even if you are a layman, this will comes in our mind how they are able to handle that much large audience. We are having 140 crores of population in India only. After that, 20 to 30 crores, they will watch the match, whatever team it is, unless it's a final, it's a semi-final, or any match. So they are two dots that are connecting HTTP post request to Amazon S3. So now what they are using, what GeoCinema is using, GeoCinema is using Amazon S3 to overcome this issue. But before sending request directly to Amazon S3, it is taking two steps to handle the large data from their side. What are the two steps? They are using Apache Kafka framework. So Apache Kafka framework uses two things. One is CDN and one is microservices. Now, what is microservices? अब basically पहले जो आर्किटेक्चर था what they are having that is monolithic architecture. So in monolithic architecture, all the code bases are tightly coupled with each other. For example, let's take an example. Let's take an example of SAP system. That's a traditional SAP system. Suppose there is a logistic department, there is sales department, there is finance department, and there is HR department. All the four departments are in the same database. All details are in the same database. For example, there is a code issue or there is a lagging time or downtime. All the departments will face the issue at the same time because there is no parallel batch processing. Nothing is there, no redundancy. To overcome this issue, we can use microservices. How microservices work? Microservices will distribute this in four things: logistics, sales, finance, finance, and HR. So now they have done the parallel batch processing. All three are loosely coupled with each other. Now we read what they are saying. They are saying microservices are an architecture approach to develop software applications as a collection of small independent services that communicate with each other over a network. Instead of building a monolithic application where all the functionality is tightly integrated in a single code base, microservices break down the application into a smaller, loosely coupled services. So because of that, they are not interlinked with each other. They are independent. So if there's an issue in one, it will not affect the other. Now the second one is the most important one is CDN. So what is CDN? CDN is a content delivery network that uses Apache PySpark framework, and that is the backbone of Apache PySpark framework. So there are three things when we are dealing with the large data. There are three things. One is parallel distribution, second is redundancy, and third is CDN, content delivery network. So how CDN works? For example, this is our system. This is a one main server. Okay, and these are the users. And these are the users. So every time user wants anything, it will comes to the main server. It will comes to the main server. It will comes to the main server. But the problem is it will increase the latency. Latency means time, and also the load on the server. To improve this or to overcome this issue, what CDN do? CDN used to make zonal zonal server. So there are three zonal servers, or they are called edge servers. So these three users, whenever these three users having issue, it will go to this edge server. These two servers having issue, it will go to this edge server. These having issue, it will go to this edge server. So it will reduce the latency and was the load on the main server. This is called CDN. Now see what they are saying. They are saying is a content delivery network is a distributed network of servers that work together to deliver content like images, video, and statistic files to users faster and more efficiently. These servers called edge servers, which strategically positioned across various geographical locations. So these are the main concept how they reduce the latency time, how they reduce the load on the server. So they are able to handle 130 millions or 140 millions users at a time. Thank you.